Hello, madam. How are you today?
Hello.
Hello, madam. My name is Kaweh. I'm just not okay. Thank you. Fantastic. I decided to become a candidate because I think the next general election is going to be the most important general election in the history of our country. My name is Kaweh. I'm a Liberal Democrats candidate for Bracknell and I'm campaigning today and I'm here to ask for your vote. Do you know which side are you voting in the next general election or you haven't decided yet?
Well, you might be able to talk me into voting for you.
Oh,
Goodness of you to tell me.
good. I came to the UK in November 2004 and the UK has been my home, my country since then. We have got many people from different cultures, different religions, different backgrounds, different color of skins in this country, and we need to have the parliament which is representing those group of people. Yes, I came to the UK as an asylum seeker. Yes, I was a refugee until 2013 and I am a voice of hope, of unity, of togetherness. I believe if I'm elected as an MP, it will send a very powerful message to the whole country that it is an amazing country which gives an opportunity to someone like myself to reach to the highest level of public office in this country. Hello.
Hi.
Ken, my name is Kaweh. I'm a Liberal Democrats candidate.
Good to meet you.
Good to
How
meet
about you.
Thank you so much. Very kind. In the history of the Liberal Democrats, I am the first former refugee to become a candidate. I was born in a very small village in Iranian Kurdistan in the border of Iran, Iraq. I lived in Iran until I was 17 years old. My first 5 years of education was in my village. Many times I couldn't go to the school because it was snowing, it was too cold to be in the school, the facilities were so basic. I stood for democracy and rule of law in Iran. Being involved in politics in Iran put me in troubles with the Iranian authorities. Iranian authority is a brutal dictatorship, and it's a dictatorship that I really would like to see the end of them. Political activists are severely punished. They get heavy sentences like 2, 3, 4 decades for simple thing. For example, saying I want to have democracy in Iran, I want to have an independent Kurdistan, I want to be able to politically be active, I want to be able to read and write Kurdish. I do remember that there were public execution in our town, and I do remember how brutal that was. I witnessed one execution. My father tried really hard for me not to see it, but it was a bit late. I was in Turkey for about 2 years. I claimed asylum via UNHCR, but unfortunately the Turkish authority just didn't let me leave the country legally. I was left with no option, absolutely no other options when I was in Turkey. I could see that many refugees and asylum seekers were removed from Turkey and returned them back to Iran, and many of them ended up in prison. And I knew that if I was going to be returned to Iran, I will be in deep trouble. I found a smuggler in Istanbul in Turkey. He said that he could send me to the United Kingdom, and he said that the journey will take between 10 to 15 days and I would be in the back of the lorry. So he didn't go into the detail. He just said that it is guaranteed, we will send you there, and when you reach there you will pay our money. And I started at the back of lorry from Istanbul to a known place. I was in an unknown place for a few days, another lorry to another unknown place. We were given food, some sort of bread, some cucumber, some tomato, and water by the driver. The first two lorry drivers knew that we were inside the lorry. The lorry was stopping every 4 or 5 hours, and it was in the middle of nowhere, so we could go and use bathroom. It was cold during December. All of us were really struggling with the weather as well. A third lorry came from another unknown place, which I believe that it must have been France, because after half an hour, 45 minutes, when I was in the lorry with other refugees who were coming to the UK, we arrived here and we were arrested by the police, and then we claimed asylum immediately. It was a terrible, terrible journey, and I sincerely hope that nobody ever has to make such a journey, because it is just too dangerous, it is just too difficult. But I can perfectly understand why some people take such a dangerous journey, simply because the way back is even worse. I do believe that I have a unique story. The story of an asylum seeker who came to this country, couldn't speak a word of the English language, started working as a cleaner, but I was optimistic about my future. I said this difficult time will end. And then I worked as a night hotel receptionist. I believed that difficult times would end as well, because I was focusing on my education. I worked really hard for it. Education transformed my life. Now I am very happy where I am at the moment. I do believe that inspires many young people to go into politics and aim for high. If they are focused, if they work hard, if they focus on what they want to have, if they dream big, I have absolutely no doubt that they will reach where they want to be. Britain in 2019 is a very diverse country. It is a good thing to have that. It's a good thing to have that different nationalities inside your country, and the history has shown that refugees have always made the country stronger as well as better. They integrate into communities very quickly. They learn the language. They start going to university, they start business, and we have seen so many successful refugees in the UK who have contributed to the societies in any possible way that they have been able to do that. We cannot blame immigrants and refugees for our failure to invest in our NHS. We cannot blame refugees and immigrants for our failure to invest in education. It is hard to understand how we can blame immigrants for all the difficulties that the country is currently facing at the moment. If I become an MP, I will continue to promote hope, to continue to promote unity, togetherness, and to make sure that there is a brighter future for all of us. Thanks for your time, Ken. Thank you. Take care. Thank you so much. Bless you.